Hello, I'm Mrs. Neldeberg, one of the counselors at the junior high. Miss Replogle is the other counselor. I know this is a crazy time for all of us, but we would like to do the best we can to help you enroll for next year at the junior high. Let's begin by going through the enrollment packet. The packets are located on the district's COVID-19 website. There's a packet per team. Clever Cards and Remarkable Redbirds are the 7th grade teams. Rockin' Redbirds and Thunderbirds are the 8th grade team. If you do not know what team you are on for next year, please contact your 6th grade teacher or your Cardinal Time teacher or one of the junior high counselors by emails. If you are the parent of a 7th grader and not sure what I mean by teams, I will tell you that they are a little bit like the pods at the middle school. They are similar in that all the kids on a team share core class teachers, or their math, comm arts, science, social studies, numeric analysis, and writing in common with each other. Having the students in classes by teams helps the junior high feel a little bit smaller. It also allows us to have their team of teachers to have a planned time in common where they can collaborate and make sure every student is reaching their potential. The front of the packet looks like this, and at the bottom will say their team name. The second page is a parent letter, and there are some links that are important, like the video links to the teachers introducing themselves and talking about their classes. I'll click on that link and we can see our junior high teachers. You can click on any of these videos and you can see the teachers introducing themselves and telling what class they teach. As you get towards the bottom, there especially are the elective teachers. For example, Miss Summers is our drama teacher, and Miss Southard is the art teacher. Miss Brower is the choir teacher, that you can click on and meet those teachers and also learn a little bit about their classes. And then there are some important emails for if you have questions, and some directions for working together on the schedules. The next piece of paper in the packet shows the elective choices and descriptions for each elective offered. On this page, you'll just read through the descriptions of each elective to determine which course you'd like to enroll in and talk with your parents about which ones you want to take. Notice that there are some electives that you must be nominated and selected for. These are noted on the description page. They have little stars by them. If you are not selected for these electives, then please do not put them on your schedule. Scroll back up here. Band is a year-long elective that you actually don't have to be selected for. If you do choose to take band, it takes 2 semesters of electives on your schedule. If you sign up for band, you will stay in the class for the entire year. There was no switching out of band at quarter or semester. PE. PE is actually not an elective class, but I mention it here because if you're planning to take PE and health over the summer, you do not have to put it on your schedule. That will give you 2 extra semesters of electives for a total of 5 semesters of electives. You must pass both PE and health in the summer in order to get credit for it. Another clarification is on weights and physical training when it comes to PE. Weights and physical training is the same words for the class, but there's a PE class and then there's weights. Weights is for serious athletes who are looking to improve their performance. In order to take weights, you should have participated in a sport last year or plan on participating this year. Weights class takes the place of PE in your schedule. They are the same thing. The next page in the packet is a schedule of the classes, and it shows what classes are offered for each block. You will use this schedule to determine what classes you would like to take and what block you would like to take them. The requirements are listed at the bottom of the page. Notice that the schedule is different for each team. I'm looking at a Clever packet, so this schedule is specific to Clever. You cannot use the Remarkable schedule to make a schedule for Team Clever. You need to make sure you're looking at the right one for your team. Let's see here. The first column on the left states all, I'm looking down here at the requirements. This column on the left states all of the required classes that you must have somewhere on your schedule. So math or advanced math, if you got into that, comm arts, science, social studies, numeric analysis, PE or weights, and 1 semester of writing. That's for 7th grade. These are their required classes. This next column states that you choose 3 electives, unless you take PE or health over the summer. Then you choose 5 semesters of electives. Remember that a year-long elective class counts as 2 semesters. And then the last column here shows classes that require special permission. So above this requirements chart is a chart of the schedule. It shows what classes are available each block that you take. For 7th graders, as you can see, we have block scheduling at the junior high. That means your whole schedule stretches over 2 days. We call them a red day and a white day. You have 8 blocks to fill. Red 1, red 2, red 3, and red 4. Then white 1, white 2, white 3, and white 4. That equals 8. You fill in a class for each block. As you're looking at this, let's look right here. If there is a line between 2 classes on the same block, then the class on the left is 1st semester and the class on the right is 2nd semester. If there is no line, like up here in social studies, then that class is for the entire year. For example, let's look at facts right here in red 1. There are 2 classes of facts, 1 first semester and 1 2nd semester. And then you look up at social studies, there's no line, that means it's a full year class. Writing here is only 1st semester. There's nothing right here, so there's not a writing class for Clever students in 2nd semester. All right, the next page in your packet is the practice enrollment sheet. The practice enrollment sheet is where you'll write in the classes that you would like to take for each block. If you're viewing the packet on the computer, I would recommend either printing this page off or taking a blank piece of paper and drawing it for yourself to fill in. You will write in each required class and your 3 semesters of electives. The table is set up so that each block is divided into 2 semesters. If the class you're planning to take that block is a full year, just write the name across both boxes. If you want to take, let's look back up here, and there was communication arts during red 1. So if you want to take communication arts during red 1, then you would write comm arts in red 1 semester 1 and comm arts in red 1 semester 2. It's a full year class. If you'll notice, there's no line between it. So that means when I'm writing it in my red 1 block, then I need to write it across both. Let's look. In red 2, I want to take classes that are not a full year. So if I want to take writing and then facts, then I'll come over here and on red 2, red 1 first semester, I would write red 2 first semester, And then Red 2 second semester, I would write facts, because that's what I decided during the Red 2 block, to take writing and then facts. When creating your schedule, think about when the specific classes are offered that you really want, and think about the time of day that you work best for those classes and the ones that require more attention and concentration. Notice at the bottom of this page, there's check-off boxes to make sure you've got all your requirements in, and there's a question regarding summer PE. This is there to remind you. You must have PE on your schedule unless you're enrolling in summer PE. Okay, I know this all probably feels overwhelming, and it's really just a puzzle. When I make a schedule, I actually pick out the electives first and place them on there so that they work. Then I fill in the core classes around the electives and PE because there are more offerings of those. There is another video titled Watch Me Make a Schedule. Click on that after this video so you can watch me actually walk through the entire process. Okay? After you have a whole schedule filled in and everything placed where you want, then you're going to click on a Google form that will be available Thursday, April 23rd, starting at 8 a.m. And you'll click on the one for your team. There's a different Google form for each team, so make sure you're accessing the right one. To fill in the Google Doc, you will need your student ID number handy. This is also your lunch number. You probably have it memorized. And your preferred schedule that you have made. And then you just enter it in. So on here, I have made up a student ID for myself. I'm going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to enter Sarah Neldeberg and move on to the next page. And then here's my enrollment. So you'll look at what you just made. So over here, we wrote down that we wanted to have Comm Arts during Red 1. So I'm going to go to my form, and under here I've got choices, Comm Arts, Red 1 Semester 1, and remember it was a year-long class, so I'm going to choose Red 1 Semester 2 also as Comm Arts. Then, what did I choose for Red 2? I chose Writing in Semester 1. So Red 2 Semester 1, I'm going to choose Writing from the list. And then Red 2 Semester 2 over here, we wanted Facts. So I'm going to click on that list and choose Facts. And then when I have a whole schedule complete, then I'll just go through and choose all the other blocks. First semester, second semester, first semester, second semester, and at the end, submit. You may find that a class you wrote down is not showing up as an option on the form. So if I came here and Comm Arts didn't appear right there, that means that the class has already closed and that you need to make a different choice. When a class closes, it's going to disappear from the form. That means that you have to rearrange a few things and make a new schedule that works, and that is completely okay. It's okay to have to change some things around. If you run into big problems, however, please email Mrs. Neldeberg or Ms. Replogle, and we will try to work with you and find a solution. There are times that we would need to work with you and help you make what works best for you, okay? Please remember that the schedule you create is not absolutely final. At times, problems arise through the end of the year and over the summer. The counselors and principals have to balance class numbers, and sometimes we have to make schedule changes based on circumstances that come up. So this is what you're entering is your preferences for when you would like to take things. And then it's possible that we would make some schedule changes based on making sure the classes are even, or having to move an elective class around perhaps. So this is not exactly your final schedule. Final schedules will be mailed to your house in August before school starts. Because things are ending so strangely this year, we are unable to have tours or an introduction evening, but it is our hope to make that up in August and ensure that everyone feels comfortable in junior high. Now, more than ever, we are excited to plan for next year and we cannot wait to see you. We love all of our students and their families so much. And remember that we are Webb City.